Alright. So stream's back up. I am going to launch the game again and then hopefully I'll be able to connect. If not, I will be very annoyed. And I guess we can either find something else to do or I'll just retry the stream later on. But we'll hopefully it works. I reset the router, restarted my computer. And yeah, it's definitely on my end, Strix, but hopefully I'll be able to resolve it. Right, which no blood rituals quite yet. I only have so much of this stuff. Alright, launching EAW. I could just go back to what I was doing beforehand and live stream that, which was just getting Fall of the Republic set up. Don't think anyone wants to see that. Hey, Joker. That's what I get for alt-tabbing. Thank you, DirectX. Well, actually, Jeffrey, the background battle was made before we did all the changes to unit variants. So there were a bunch of Imperial units there before, but they used to be coded like by I'm not going to play Galactic Conquest. They used to be coded by faction. So when they were turned into generic variants, they all disappeared because they no longer exist. All right, let's try this again. I'll just let it be. Jesus. All right, yeah, I guess just IR versus NR. Hopefully this works. I really, really want this to work. I'm assuming connection issues have something to do with the storm outside, but not quite sure why the OG Texan went to Zinja's Empire, but hey. I very rarely have any issues with alt-tabbing. That was actually probably the first time in like a year. All right, come on, connect. Thank you. Life is good again. Maybe. As long as it doesn't desync immediately. I mean, even that's progress, so... I'm gonna expect some hiccups with the connection issues, but... I just gotta give it a minute. There's always hope until you see the giant annoying
Ready
box.
for action.
Yeah, Rex. There should be... I'm gonna say 3 matches that we'll probably be able to get to. Someone crashed.
Station ready.
TIE interceptor here.
Alright, I might need to rehost then. Atomic Rush, were you in this game? Trolling agent, you can't really patch out the lag. We tried to do some stuff to optimize it, but it's an old single core engine. Okay, so well, if one of the players crashed out, we have to rehost. But yeah, so it's an old 32-bit engine, so there's really not much you can do about that. The more you get in, the more of a chance that has to happen. But there were some things done with the patch we released today that should improve performance a fair bit. All right, take 73. Yeah, anytime you can't see stuff, it's
Orbital command available.
Interceptor squad
it's because
reporting.
there is something
Course
different
set.
about your files.
At your command.
All right, and we're in.
Vehicle in production.
Unit in production.
Orders, sir. Instructions received. Engines activated. Location plotted. Ready for command, sir.
Beginning
Squadron
construction.
standing by.
Receiving message. Cruiser online.
Choose your reinforcements.
I really wish there was more that could be done to reduce like
Navigating.
sync errors and people crashing on load-in for multiplayer stuff, but it's just one of those things.
Ready for battle. Ion engines prime.
SM, what you can try that's usually a bit easier, because part of the problem is that there can be files that the game doesn't recognize when you're verifying it. So if you delete your data folder and then you verify, it usually works a little bit better.
Constructing.
Premiere, you might want to try that as well. Because if you... So it's the same issue with the AI, actually, where
Construction complete.
you can verify, but then because the game doesn't know what stuff's
Decoding
not supposed to be there, even though it does load it,
Constructing unit.
it doesn't get rid of the stuff. It only gets other files that you shouldn't have. Or it gets the files that you should have, it doesn't get rid of
Choose
stuff that
your
you shouldn't have.
reinforcements.
Understood.
Beginning construction.
here.
All gun crews reporting. Garrett commander here.
Construction
Come about.
complete.
Charge
Pretty sure the interceptors were somewhat
Ready for
OP,
action.
so
Unit in
that's
production.
definitely being taken advantage of here.
reporting.
Yeah, and you definitely would want to check the your Steam downloads list just to see if it hasn't updated yet properly.
Gun batteries ready. Gun batteries fire.
Construction complete.
Closing on target.
Looks like there was a texture. No, okay. So these just have dumb bits stuck on
Warm
it.
up right away.
Building under construction.
Station
Taking
ready.
out. Watch for enemy
Vehicle in
ships.
production.
We might need like dreadnoughts and stuff to really
Nowhere
take
to
these
go.
guys out.
Orders. Moving to sector.
Regroup. I'm hit.
Lancer frigate ready.
Cruiser online.
We're being targeted.
Choose your reinforcements.
Do I want to shut? Yeah, I'll do that.
Losing power.
My scopes are jammed.
Primary target acquired.
Construction complete.
Where are the
Let's kill these fighters first.
Regroup for another
Locked on.
attack.
Orbital command available.
Sending Dal in there.
Unit
Head
in
on.
production.
Probably not gonna work out too well for her.
Intensify laser fire.
Space station under attack.
Ready for
Got them in
orders.
my sights.
Reporting in. Attacking.
Back around
Cruiser
for another
online. What are your orders?
Orders, sir.
Sir, I've got him.
Craft.
I've got him.
Yeah, first precursor's almost down.
Dreadnought cruiser ready.
Choose your reinforcements.
Moving.
Commander, they're hitting us.
Gun batteries ready. Engaging enemy fighters. Dreadnought cruiser ready. Firing turbo.
Holding fire for maximum effect.
I'm losing.
I'm gonna assume that this guy can kill the two mines first. Is there a particular reason we aren't able to capture battle dragons? You should be able to board them. Okay, we're getting some support here. Yeah, boarding should work on battle dragons.
The torpedo launcher has been destroyed.
Regroup for another attack.
At your command.
Coming in quick.
Did anyone get the? No, no one got the
Upgrade
upgrade.
in progress.
Receiving message. Taking fire. Primary engine
Constructing
system is
unit.
down.
Heavy cruiser stepping by.
Detected.
Space station damaged.
Where'd he go?
Ready? Yes, sir. Move to attack.
One of the problems with fighters right now is that they don't take up PopCap in skirmish,
Coding transmission.
which is not intended, and that'll have to be fixed with the second update, the second patch.
Vehicle in
Alright.
production.
There were a lot of fighters over here, a lot of Ton Falcons.
Your order, sir.
Attack formation.
So that's going to be what I try to focus on over
Choose your
here.
reinforcements.
Navigating to coordinates.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, so the single unit retreat is prevented by interdictors.
Direct fire.
The AI, so
Reinforcements.
the ability does prevent it, but the AI is not currently programmed to turn the interdiction ability on when it sees that the single unit ability is being or single unit retreat ability is being cast. So that's something that needs to be addressed. But if the interdiction field is on, then you can't leave with that either.
Attack position. Our engines are destroyed, sir. Ready for action.
They're coming in quick. More enemy craft.
Taking fire.
Proceeding.
I got. Shield's almost gone. Losing control.
Commander, they're hitting
Cover
us.
me now. Watch
We've
for
lost our
enemy
launch
ships.
bay.
Go after them.
This is
Nowhere to run.
They took out our lasers. Station ready. Regroup.
Gun them down.
They've destroyed our torpedo launcher.
Being targeted. Squad, move in.
we need to kill Pterodoc.
Gunship reporting. Pressing the attack. Target those lasers.
Okay, you stop there. I'm gonna have to
Orbital
help
command
more on the
available.
right. Well,
Constructing unit.
I'm not sure if the ability works against the missile jamming field, or the missile jamming field works against concussion missiles. It might have just been a failure in the script then, I'm not sure.
Batteries
Space
online.
station is under attack.
Because it does check for that.
Repairing.
Initiating attack.
With a lot of the new abilities, it'll probably take a little bit of adjusting to get them completely right, because they are fairly new functionality. So we fully expect to be adjusting those for the next little bit.
System is down.
The gravity well generator has been destroyed.
You won't be around much longer.
Shields have been deactivated.
Our shields are
Laser
down.
cannons disabled.
Target critical.
At your command. They've destroyed our ion cannons. We've lost our turbo lasers. Receiving message.
Alright, looks like we lost this one.
Upgrade in progress.
Unable to shake them.
I do think we rushed the tech a little bit too early there, so we gave up a lot of mind control there.
Space station damaged.
It's just a little on fire, it's still good.
Reinforcements available.
Ion cannon systems are offline.
But this is yeah, it's performing a lot better than, if anyone's been around for some of the community matches in 2.15, the frame rates here are a lot better. And a lot of that does depend on people's computers. Like, I know Hexadus got a pretty big computer update, but this would be like crawling in the 2.15 community matches. So I'm pretty happy with that too. Using two different images for playing, because the mod spans like 20 years and he's one of the people that has different ranks and different ships, so we try to assign the icon to the ship based on what he looked most like when that ship was what he was using. So in Era 5, that means give him a beard. Do we want to try? I guess we'll try an 8-player one. Intel Master. No, this is one of the weirder ones. Fire Demise is a good one for a 3v3. Do we want to go back to Core World? I can never remember which maps are really usable here. This is risky. We're just going to say that going in. But I guess we'll go back to Core World, and I'm going to play New Republic. I'll just say NR versus IR for this, I guess. See, this is the thing with Imperials. You see this? These ones want to be PA, these ones want to be Empire. The Imperials can never get along. They never just decide, let's all be one group. This is what happens. This is why the Empire can't have nice things. But it looks like we're sorted now, so. Well, I'm going to be trying to go through the NR, IR, and Empire of the Hand. So I've already done Remnant. This will be New Republic. And then it'll be Empire of the Hand. And then if I do have time for another match after that, then I'll see. It'll be one of the other factions, one of the warlords. There's a bug thread on the forums for bug reports, Nappa. Okay, so hopefully this works. This is, just going to say it up front, high chance for this to not work. We know that going in, though. Low expectations. Yeah, so Atomic has crashed again. Alright, so I'm gonna have to restart the game because this is already in. If it's not gonna get past that, then it seems like you might need to verify your files as well, Atomic. Because I don't know if you were able to get into other games between that. I wouldn't say it's the engine, because for both of them it was just you. So you might need to verify your files or try updating that. Make sure there's nothing interfering with you. There's no problem. It would be nice if we could use the debug thing for this, just so we could get a log of what's going on, but alright. Let's try this again. I'm gonna go to Solar Flare, actually. I'm gonna do 3v3 again. I think we were aiming too high. Alright, NR versus PA, and hopefully this works. Every time this thing is empty, I get scared. Hey Kumar, how's it going? No, sometimes this can recover, but usually no. That's sad. Wait, hold on. It does look like Silver Meme got back in, but I think Thans might have quit. Yeah, I think Thans quit right as Silver Meme got back in. Yeah, basically it just works. I put the game up, Alexander, and whoever gets in, gets in. So if you see the lobbies up, feel free to join. But they have been filling pretty fast today. All right, we do need... Okay, there we go. Just to make everyone ready up one more time. There we go. There would be a unit like the Defiler they can sabotage. No. That was one of the more frustrating parts of the base game. Alexander, when it says that, I think we need to change the text for that. It's just that the lobby's full, it's not that you're being kicked. The game doesn't really distinguish between the game being kicked as in actually kicked, or being kicked as in the lobby's just full, which is
Ready for action.
somewhat unfortunate, but...
Vehicle in production.
Alright. See ya, Bane. We're gonna count that as a win for me.
Reporting in. Plotting course.
Nebulon B frigate
Ready for
here.
commands.
Building
Calling for me,
started.
sir. Decrease to full throttle.
Let's go.
Station ready.
Constructing
Nebulon
unit.
B frigate here.
They're all going down there.
Roger that. En route.
Those are little ice particles. There are some maps that have volcanic stuff, some maps that have Arctic
Order
stuff.
received.
Okay, I think I just saw stuff up there.
Orbital command available.
Nebulon B frigate here.
Construction complete. Upgrade in progress.
Coordinates received. Moving to destination.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Underway. We're heading out.
Increase to full throttle.
Frigate reporting. Preparing for combat.
That's got him.
Nebulon B frigate here. Moving to attack position.
Picking up signals.
Coordinates received.
Keep
your eyes
open for those fighters. At your
Target's coming
command.
in fast.
Vehicle in production.
I'm in range.
Form up. Target
Space
confirmed.
station damaged.
Look out! Scanner contact behind me. Target's coming in fast.
Okay, we can get battle dragons, which right now reveal the whole map, so that's
online.
I'll try and draw their fire. Should we go around for
that's the
that?
plan.
Taking some in. Nebulon B frigate here.
It's no good. I can't maneuver.
It's as good as gone.
Upgrade
Weapons
complete.
charged.
Attack formation.
Yeah, so all the upgrades should affect the whole
Upgrade in
team.
progress.
Frequency open.
I've been hit. I've got him lined up. I'm in range. Look out! I need to break off. I've been hit. It's no good. I can't maneuver.
Looks like we already got a battle dragon.
Attack formation. I've got a fix.
Or I think one of the fighters, the defender, if I had to guess, is also able to reveal it.
Frigate responding.
I think skip rays can do it too.
No good. I can't maneuver. Swinging around.
Engaging enemy.
Resistance. Crossfire.
These raiders are really lasting a long time, and that is concerning to me.
Receiving message.
Crossfire. Someone's on my tail.
Vehicle in production.
Actually, you know what? I am gonna
Unit
go.
cancelled.
Crossfire.
Unit in production.
I am gonna get a battle dragon.
Contact behind me. Encountering resistance.
I mean, I'd rather just kill the. Yeah.
They're coming around. Keep your
Enemy
eyes
target sighted.
I don't know if. I think the damage is just coming from the acclamator, so.
Decoding transmission.
Keep your eyes open. Enemy unit disabled.
Nebulon B frigate here.
That's got him.
Frigate standing by.
Cursors coming in.
Attack.
Our space station is under attack. Choose.
Yeah,
your
the laser
reinforcements.
turrets you can build aren't particularly
Target's coming in
strong.
fast.
Right, I gotta try to
Upgrade
hold this one.
complete.
Full throttle. That's got him.
I copy.
Well, we've got the south, so let's get you to turn around here.
Scanner contact behind me.
What happened to my Twitch? It's still there.
Ready for action.
I haven't really streamed much at all for the last few weeks because we were getting ready for 2.2. But now that 2.2 is out, I figured to ease back into streaming with people, just to let people know it's a thing that I do. I just keep it on the YouTube channel for a couple weeks, and then we'll go back to Twitch. We'll go back to splitting it between YouTube and Twitch, as I'm able to get back into our old stream schedule.
We're too close.
Taking some hits. Assault frigate here.
Well, sometimes it's just
Lasers are gone.
luck atomic, so
Choose your reinforcements.
could have just gotten unlucky a couple times.
Orders received.
We have both levels, yes we
Station
do.
ready.
Constructing unit.
Get another both
Waiting
in.
orders.
I'm hit.
Open fire. Holding fire for maximum effect. The primary target is the engines. Target those lasers.
They're going for the mines, that's good.
Stay in attack
Frigate reporting. Cannons armed.
Try not to let one on your tail.
A lot of Hexodus and Williams forces have been up here,
Got one.
but that should mean there's less challenge down there though too.
Decrease to full throttle.
We're gonna need a
Weapons
more
armed.
coordinated assault on the other parts of the map. I don't know if I should back up. Yeah, I think I will,
Roger that.
because I'm pretty much
The
out of
lasers
this
are on
area.
target.
Not
Enemy
much I can
spotted.
do. We'll have to get more stuff together between all of us to go for the middle.
Command available.
Unit in production.
Yes, Commander. Our engine is down.
I've lost engine 2. I need help. Gah! I need help.
At your
Gah!
command.
I need help. Gah! I've been
I'd
hit.
like to get more frigates up so I can take out that stuff. Like just drop one right here and then be able to take it.
They're
But
coming around. Proceeding.
I don't know how reasonable that is. I'm gonna just make sure that they don't go too far down that way too.
They're coming around. Keep your eyes open. Hold on. I'm in range. We're drawing their fire.
Receiving message.
Loosen up. Hold on.
I wouldn't say the nebulas are OP. They're strong, but I feel like for their cost, for what they are,
Our lasers.
they're fairly appropriate.
Assault frigate here.
Swinging around.
I haven't verified that they're not still too low, which is the one thing that I'm not sure about with them right now.
We have them in our sights.
I've been hit. I can't see them. They're coming around.
Decoding transmission.
Enemy unit disabled.
Okay,
Vehicle
get
in
some
production.
assault frigates.
Squadron, move out. That's got him.
Ready.
Try not to let
Shield
one on your
generator is
tail.
lost.
Right, those are still down.
Mon calamari cruiser
They're
ready.
getting some stuff in there.
Choose your reinforcements.
Affirmative.
Alright, here we go.
Decrease to full throttle. Can't see him.
Ready for action.
That's got him. Copy.
Primary
Right
drive
away.
system is
Well,
down.
with these I kind of want
Heading
to use
out.
them to scout out
I need
there.
help. Gah! Scanner contact behind me. I need help. Gah! I'm in range.
A lot of their forces are kind of tied up near their base.
Try and draw their fire.
Cruiser standing by.
Decrease to full throttle. I need help here.
Cruiser responding.
Assault frigate here.
It's no good. I can't maneuver.
Setting course.
That's got him. Scanner contact behind me.
I'm assuming they're going to be coming in there.
I'm running out
Roger that. Ready to engage. That's
Okay, I'm going to send this around this side so we can
Get him off me.
kind of get both of those mines.
I copy.
Station ready.
I'm not sure where those other guys are. Okay, I definitely want one of
In
those.
production.
That's
Ready to commence.
I can't hold out.
We need to make sure we hold at least this corner.
Can't see him. Reporting.
So yeah, they're coming in
Laser
here for the
blinked and red.
mines.
No good. I can't maneuver. Blast.
Form up.
Stabilizer's broken.
I'm on it. Orders received.
I can't hold out.
Target in sight.
I need help here. I've lost engine 2. I've been help
Initiating
here.
attack.
There's one on me. Ah! Crossfire.
Orbital command available.
Weapons charged.
No good. I can't maneuver.
Affirmative.
Okay, now let's swap over to the ISD.
Enemy fighters incoming.
Scanner contact behind me.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, here
Roger
we
that.
Space
go.
station under attack.
They are going to take out that mine, but hopefully we'll be able to get these ones back.
Weapons operational.
At
We have a
your
lot of
command.
fighters supporting that over there.
Reinforcements available.
Yes, sir. Ball out.
Copy. Attack! Our engine is down! Setting course.
I mean, just
Targeting at maximum firepower. Open fire.
powered weapons and yeah, not going to do anything.
Mon calamari cruiser ready.
They've got him
Order
targeted.
confirmed.
Squad, I need help. Can anyone else see him?
Our lasers are inoperable.
Ready. All craft, attack. Open fire on
Make sure we take out the octuples.
Resistance.
Okay, there we go. We got Akbar on this side.
Encountering resistance.
That's good. We've also got some ice. Perfect. So we should be able to resecure this area.
those ion cannons.
Kind of sucks that we lost that assault frigate, but we're
Receiving
making
message.
progress.
Vehicle in production.
Mon calamari cruiser ready.
Power to shields was enough to hold out through the ISD attack there with the precursor.
Direct all fire on
Okay,
the
take out the
ion
heavy ion cannon. Akbar is going to be doing enough over there, so just keep taking out the ion cannons, that way they won't be able to do as much against the shields.
ready for command.
And Majestic can start chasing you down.
Confirmed.
That's got him.
Roger that.
We do need to resecure both of these
Force vector.
mines now still, but I
Around. Form
think
up.
we'll be in a good position too.
Hold on.
Assault
Direct
frigate here.
fire on the engines.
Choose your reinforcements.
We're on the move.
Help out that Corona.
Yes,
You
Commander.
guys can head over there.
Y-Wing Squadron reporting.
Awaiting orders.
We're drawing their fire.
Y-Wing standing by. Your orders?
Okay, so we need to. We'll probably have to also make sure that those
I copy.
this acclimator doesn't take out that mine when we start rebuilding it. But
Copy.
okay, let's go for this one.
All craft engaged.
Being at this close range isn't great for Majestics, but I think it should still be able. Yeah, it's more than enough to deal with the precursors, especially with all these fighters.
Bombers at the ready.
Okay, one go here. We're already getting that one back.
Yes, sir.
That's good. We just gotta get these these shields back up, and then there's a bunch of
Yes, Commander.
raiders in this area.
Ready. Fire on the shield generator.
Okay, this is less good.
Remove the shield generator.
Definitely want to take down the shield
Fire
generator
on
off this
the
one.
Shield generator.
That way, at least the damage will stick.
Take out their guns.
Same with you. We do have a nebula
Beacon
down
in
here as well.
transmission.
Reporting. Target those lasers. Holding fire.
These are all
for
our
maximum
fighters.
effect.
Ready for action.
Okay, perfect. I guess I'll get a Bothan assault cruiser to support the nebula for now.
Cruiser standing
The Majestic
by.
is still doing pretty well against these smaller ships. I mean, not that much smaller, but they're still
Bombers reporting.
not ISDs.
Cruiser responding.
I mean, typically shields are what the New Republic has most going for them.
Weapons charged. Weapons operational. Our target priority is the laser cannons.
They have disabled our lasers. Primary drive.
The
system
Precursor is
down.
larger than Majestic, but it's a smaller Imperial ship, and it's not quite as up to date as the
Generators.
New Republic stuff, or as the Majestic is. It's a lot more recent of a design.
Station ready.
Constructing unit.
I've got my
Ready.
force vector. That's got him.
Our shield generator is down. Mon Calamari cruiser here. We've lost our turbo lasers.
Orbital command available.
Our engines
I'm
are
gonna take another
Vehicle in
Corona.
production.
I've got a fix.
The ion cannons have been disabled.
Consider giving Palpatine a Thrawn a few trainable Death Trooper squads. Really, we don't want to add more redundant infantry. So, pretty much
Roger
just whatever the main roles that need to be filled are, because infantry take a lot more work to do than anything else, and they tend to have fewer ways to make them unique than anything else, so it tends to be a
Target
lot
those
of work
lasers.
Stay on
for
target.
very little reward in terms of what you're actually adding for the gameplay.
calamari cruiser ready.
We're actually about to have boost power to shields again. No, it's gonna lose the shields before this happens. Yeah.
Ready for command.
That was really unfortunate timing.
Target the heavy guns.
This precursor's
Commence
down.
the attack.
That Venator is just sort of floating around here. I do want to support Akbar a bit more, but these fighters should have that.
Y-wing here.
Where are you? I'll try and draw their fire. I'm in range. Attack formation.
Mon calamari
Choose your
cruiser ready.
reinforcements.
Which one's the most high value?
I'm in range. Stay in attack formation.
I guess going in like right there is a good.
I'm losing power.
I can't see him.
Wasn't a feature plan? That was AOTR that was planning that.
Got her that. Attack. Open fire on those laser cannons. Our target priority is the laser cannons. Remove
Nebulon
the
B
shield
frigate here.
generator. Right away.
I've got my approach vector.
That's got him.
Form up.
Increase to full throttle.
Choose your
Scanner
reinforcements.
contact behind me.
Location confirmed.
Form up. Awaiting orders. Fire.
Alright, we need a lot more
Manual
bombers.
command.
Unit in production.
Stay in attack formation.
Just to go against the Praetor there.
Awaiting orders.
So we're just going to be
Roger that.
moving our way into the
Commencing
middle
round on
now.
torpedo base.
We'll have those mines soon.
I'm getting torn apart. Can't shake him.
I've been
Whose
hit.
Praetor is that? Blue? That's Exodus?
Copy. Open fire on those laser cannons.
I'm going to just focus on taking down these octuples first.
Our target priority.
And I'm going to get you guys to go straight for
laser bags are
the
your primary target.
Praetor.
I copy. Open fire on those laser cannons.
Roger that. Our target priority is the
Y-wing
laser
squadron
cannon.
reporting. I've got him lined up.
Swinging around.
Form up.
Got a fix.
Reinforcements en route.
Reporting. Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Receiving message.
Right. Looks like we're fighting our way in.
Can't see him. Ah!
You guys can
I
head in
should
there
be
as
any moment
well.
now. I copy. Take down those shields.
Yes,
Need
sir.
help? Ah!
Fire on the shield generator. Open fire. Attack that
I'm
target.
going to try to get you shooting at that. That ain't he.
They're coming around.
Awaiting orders.
Ah!
Fire.
Another precursor.
Choose your reinforcements.
I'm sensing a theme there.
Reinforcements en route.
Reporting. Primary target is the shield generator.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, they're going to go for the mines again.
Remove the shield
Y-wing
generator.
squadron reporting.
Fire on the shield.
I kind of feel like we should just let the
Choose your
Praetor stay
reinforcements.
alive. Take out the
Our
engines and the
ion
shields.
Cannons are gone.
Reinforcements en route.
Just let it waste PopCap for them. Was there a mine here? Did we not get two sides of mines?
Decoding transmission.
Like, I'm not sure if they destroyed it and it just hasn't respawned yet, or
In production.
Copy.
if we just never actually had another one.
The lasers are our target.
Try not
Our
to let
target
one on your
priority
tail.
is the laser cannon.
Yes, sir.
Enemy sighted.
Flight systems engaged. I've lost engine 2.
Ready.
Y-wing squadron reporting.
Attacking
Alright,
target.
try to take out the raiders with
Yes, Commander.
their larger ships, and
Starting
we'll
my
keep the
run.
bombers going after the Praetor.
Choose your reinforcements. Reinforcements en route.
Cruiser standing by. Open fire on those laser cannons.
Engines activated. Open fire. Targets incoming.
You guys get back there.
Try not to let one on
I mean, this game is going on for a while, so it looks like we might not get even to
I need help.
all the games I thought we would.
I can't take another hit
I
like
lost
that.
engine 2. I can't see him. Look out! Crossfire. I've lost engine 2. Y-wing squadron reporting.
Cruiser responding.
Reinforcements
I'm
on
gonna try to help a little bit in the middle there, but it's really just the one left.
Ready to commence.
Can't see him.
Praetor's hurting.
Charged.
Get your shields back up.
I've lost
It was never really in a position to get fired up by much, so...
Ready. Target those lasers.
I need help.
Yeah, Bellator, those numbers are correct.
Station ready.
Can't see him.
The Praetor ends up being a little bit,
I'm losing power.
like, wider, I think, but it is still a little bit shorter.
Weapons
Covering
operational.
resistance.
I can't see
Ready.
him.
Fire at will.
I need help.
On calamari cruiser here.
Squadron reporting.
Y-wing squadron reporting. The laser banks are your primary target.
They're on me. Orbital command available.
Someone.
We need an effective way to take out the Raiders.
On calamari cruiser ready.
space
Y-wing
station
standing
under
by.
attack.
Changing course to intercept.
And I'm just gonna send you guys down here to take out the main ships.
Enemy fighters on me.
I need help.
I've got one on me.
I wanna... I mean, I think we can just take it out with the fighters we have there, but...
I need help.
Yeah, I'll just do it. 8 seconds, or 8%. Okay, yeah, so that is another one.
Standing by.
Let's get
Asteroids ahead.
down here.
Calamari cruiser
Choose
ready.
your reinforcements.
Right away.
Can't maneuver. I can't see him. I've been hit. I can't hold on. I've been hit.
Ready for
Enemy
command.
fighters incoming.
The ion cannons have been disabled.
I've been hit.
Torpedoes armed.
I'm under attack. I'm in a tight spot.
I need help.
We've lost our turbo lasers.
I'm hit.
Our engines are down.
Shoot him down. Shoot him down. Got it.
Receiving message.
They've got us targeted.
Unit in production.
It's really just the accuracy, I think, that's not
I need help.
been going well for us against the Raiders.
Roger that.
Can anyone else see
Our
him?
target
Go for the turbo
priority
lasers
is the
first.
laser cannons.
I've lost engine 2.
Targeting at maximum firepower.
Open fire.
Yeah, we didn't save it. But at least we still have this area. Okay, there's
Can't
Grant.
take another hit like that.
Decoding transmission.
I still have all my hero options left, so...
I've got one on me.
Someone cover me.
Beginning construction.
I'm gonna start saving up maybe for Akbar or something. I haven't really even had a full, like, our strongest ships possible yet.
Assault frigate here.
Form up. Attacking.
Choose your reinforcements.
Moving ahead.
I've been hit.
Just get in there and help the Nebula again.
Your orders? On my way.
Okay, so there's the precursor.
Scanner contact behind me. Encountering resistance.
Targeting.
I've got one on me.
These guys are starting to head into the middle. We'll have to get ready for another assault down there, but...
Copy.
Awaiting orders. Attack that target.
Ready for orders.
Frigate reporting.
Okay, you're gonna get closer, and you're gonna take out those guys. That's all we
Construction
need.
complete.
Moving into position. Holding fire for maximum effect.
I copy.
Reporting in. I can't hold out.
Ready for action. Station ready. Orbital command available.
Reporting.
Okay, those are good. I
Yes,
don't think the
sir.
Majestic's going to be able to get out of there to do anything, but
Cannons armed.
I don't know what this ISD is doing either.
The enemy has got lock.
Just kind of getting there.
It's no good. I can't maneuver.
Our lasers are inoperable. Our engine is down.
Yes, Commander.
Really?
Encountering
Our
resistance.
target priority is the laser cannon.
Bombers at the ready. At your command.
Ready for commands.
Popeye, if you look in the description on the Steam Workshop, it'll tell you how to resolve it if it's crashing on startup. Generally, that's because other mods have placed files in the data folder, which will not be compatible with basically anything really, but it's more noticeable with TR because it's more important for TR that our own files load.
Space
Receiving
station
message.
damaged. Unit in production.
You know what, I'm gonna
Unit cancelled.
hold off on that.
Decoding transmission.
Yeah, I can't afford to hold off on that. I need
Ready
to...
for action.
Vehicle in production.
Ready.
Targeting at maximum.
I've never had the credits to buy a Nebula, so it's mostly just been a war of attrition on the mines for each side. So hopefully once we have some more credits, we'll be able to do that. But yeah, Popeye, the perception error is because another mod has installed data file or installed AI files to data folder. The description on the Steam Workshop tells you how to fix it, as does there's a few places where we put the instructions for that. Sapphire Kingdom, we announced that we were making a Clone Wars mod last year, so we're going to be working on that in addition to Imperial Civil War stuff.
Mon Calamari cruiser ready.
Alright, there's some more fighters. I'm going to send in my MC-80B to take over the middle with them. And...
Roger that.
see, I really don't like the whole raiding mines being the only thing that really matters. Or being what the game revolves so much around. I find it kind of annoying. So I want to improve that. Right now we actually don't have any mines, I don't think, so we will have to redo them once we actually have a mine.
Cruiser responding.
Form up. Let's move out. Fire at will.
Station ready.
Yeah, if I had a ship, I'd jump it in there.
Ready to commence. All craft attack.
I think it's probably better to focus on destroying the Imperial first, because that Praetor is just taking a pop cap right now.
I'm in range.
It's not really doing much for him. I can't do the upgrades because I don't have any of the
Orbital
mines,
command
but
available.
hopefully they are being done.
I've lost engine 2.
Weapons charged.
Enemy fighters on me. Got one.
Rear wing squadron reporting.
At your command.
Try not to let one on your tail.
I can't see him. Grah! I've got one on me.
Well, it's not just that it's about resources, that you just send in one unit behind as many units as you want, and that'll take out however many mines are there, and then it just slows down the game. So if there actually was more area control involved in that, that's fine. But if, for example, if they dropped in a precursor right here with all of our units looking at them, it would just destroy both of those mines, and then it's just that.
Enemy fighters incoming.
It's not really. There's no real counterplay to that.
Receiving message.
Shields are down. I've been hit. I'm under attack. I'm hit. Can't hold on. I'm lost
Decoding
power.
transmission.
Where's our cover?
Like, aside from maybe putting the interdictors
Where'd
there,
he come from? Can't shake him.
which the New Republic doesn't have in skirmish.
They've got us targeted.
I'm gonna try to hold on for.
Squad, I need
Ready
help.
for action.
Can anyone else see him?
Mon Calamari cruiser here.
Where are you?
Yeah, I'll probably only have time for. I might not even have time for one more after this. I do have to be gone by 7,
Cover me.
so I don't know.
Try not to let one on your tail. Try not to let one on your tail. Watch your 6.
Station ready.
I know it's called harassment, but that doesn't make it any more fun.
Vehicle in
It'd be-
production.
Well, so no, the thing is, Tordik, you can get away from. You can put reinforcement prevention radiuses on the mine. So if it would be different if the way it worked was you try to get in with your forces and you raid them, but the way it is right now, the way it's usually played successfully, is you drop in a unit behind the mines, kill the mines, that unit dies no matter what it is, and no matter how much control the enemy has over those mines. And that's the part that I think is the bad bit about it right now. And there are ways around that.
Mon Calamari cruiser ready.
Orbital command available.
Ready for command. Take out their guns.
Switch back.
Roger that.
I've lost power. They're on me. Ah! I'm in range. I'm in range.
I mean, I'm an English speaker, but I'm a Canadian English speaker who also speaks French, so...
My sensors are malfunctioning.
Mon Calamari cruiser ready. Forward.
At your command.
Vehicle in production.
Form up.
Right, we do still have the 2 mines up here. We have the ones by our base.
I got it. Ah!
The Praetor's dead, but that I feel like that mostly just unlocked some of their pop cap.
Destroy their shield generators.
I can't stay out here.
Copy. On my way.
I've been hit.
We've lost the primary drive system.
Enemy fighters on me. Enemy fighters.
No, I have some ideas for what I want to do with it. It's just they're a bit more complicated because you need to... You don't want to change some of the early mechanics of it too much, because you could get to a point if you give them too many inherent buffs
Open fire.
that in the early game, if you are the team that rushes, say, 4 out of 6 mines right away, it becomes impossible for anything else to matter. So you get back into a meta where it's like,
Heavy gun.
it's just about rushing the initial mines,
Forward.
I need help.
which isn't any better.
Receiving message.
Vehicle in production.
So there has to be a couple other broader changes done at the same time.
Shields for reinforcements.
Heading for coordinates.
Well, that's one of the other things I did want to do is I want to make the these things be where you go for heroes, so you can have people want to fight over these without having to have a bunch of mines around them as well,
I got one on me.
Ready.
and that'll help and that kind of thing.
The attack.
I need help.
I'm lost power.
Decoding transmission.
Constructing
Squad, I
unit.
need help.
Okay, we do need a bit more anti-fighter.
Cruiser standing by.
Holding fire for maximum effect.
Bombers reporting in.
Cruiser
Assault frigate here.
responding.
Moving into position.
Can anyone else see him?
At mark 6.1.
Where are you?
Stay in attack formation.
Attack.
Weapons armed. We're almost there. Attacking target.
Ready to
No.
direct all
Not
fire
my
on the
Majestic.
ion cannons.
Yes, Commander.
At your command. I've got one on me.
Targeting at maximum firepower.
I can't take another hit like that.
Moving into
Cover
position.
me. Enemy fire.
I would say we'd find out, but that HV gun means we won't.
Shields are down.
Ready for action.
I'm under attack.
At your command. I'm in range.
Choose your reinforcements.
Moving out. I got it.
They've taken out our turbo lasers.
I'm hit.
Try not to let one on your
Our
tail.
target priority is the laser
Primary
cannon.
drive system is down.
At your command. Decrease to full throttle.
They've got it
Guns
targeted.
at the ready. I've been hit. Hold
At
on.
your
Choose
command.
I
your
need help.
reinforcements.
On my way. On me. Hold on.
Station ready.
I think I'm gonna go for my first
Constructing
hero.
unit.
Shoot him down. Shoot him down. Can anyone else see him?
That's got orbital command available.
Rendezvous at mark 6.1.
Okay, we've got these parts back, but Trellix is probably gonna kill the fighters that we have down there.
Where are you?
So hopefully we'll be able to take out this main
Can't take another hit like
force
that.
with what we have here.
Where's the cover?
We're gonna have to try to raid their mines as well.
Enemy
They've
fighters on
disabled
me.
our lasers.
And this is kind of the effect of
Cruiser here.
the mines being how they are. Is that when we had an advantage, it would be like they could just go into take out the mines we had, and then by the time we've taken out their ships, we don't have enough ships to make any sort of effective push on the base. And this is like the first one in like 45 minutes where anyone's been able to get anywhere.
Open fire.
Try not to let one on your tail.
At your command.
Choose your reinforcements.
What I think we really would need
Enemy fighters.
is an ion cannon shot on Ibdakit there.
I'm under attack.
Receiving message.
I'm hit. Where'd he come from? They've got it targeted.
Decoding transmission.
Mon Calamari cruiser ready. Ready for command.
Got one. I got one on me.
Can anyone else see him?
I've got my approach vector.
Our ion cannons are
It's supposed to have about
Attack
13
target.
fighters on the field at once. Or no,
Formation.
I think it's supposed to have
Where are
26 fighters total and then 6 on the field at once. It definitely has more
Roger
fighters than the
that.
IST.
you? I can't take another hit
Open
like that.
fire on those laser cannons.
Cover me.
Awaiting orders.
Enemy fighters on me. Turbo releases.
Cover me.
I think we're in a
Why are
blind
enemy
spot
fighters?
here for the Valaduja.
Ready for action.
Got him lined up.
Form up.
Stay in attack formation. I got it.
Attacking target.
Station ready.
Can't shake him. Crossfire.
Vehicle in production.
Can you hit that? No, you can't.
I get no reading.
Down here.
Our engines are down.
Valaduja is how I say it, at least.
Decrease to full throttle.
The fact that Trellix is still alive is kind of ridiculous.
I'm under attack. I'm hit.
Awaiting orders.
They've got it targeted.
Nebulon B frigate here.
Choose your reinforcements.
Moving to coordinates. Can you see them from where you are? Hold on.
Squad, I need help.
Copy.
Can anyone else see him?
Our target priority
Orbital
is
command
the laser
available.
cannons.
Where are you?
Unit in production.
Hold on.
I
can't take another hit like that.
Reporting.
Get him off me.
Frigate en route.
Rendezvous at Mark 6.1.
Copy. That's it? Scratch one.
Someone cover me! Get him off me! I got one on me.
That's got him. I've got him lined up.
I copy.
Rendezvous at Mark.
The ion cannons have been disabled.
So we're gonna lose those. They're gonna take those mines, I mean.
Keep your
I
eyes
really
open.
wish you would
Attack
actually
that
shoot
target.
like I wanted you to.
Taking some hits.
Choose your reinforcements.
Vectors set.
Scanner contact behind me.
Okay, I gotta kind of just write off Asterix's Majestic there.
At your command.
Our ion cannons are gone.
I don't think the delay should be longer than like... It's not set to have a delay, but I think it ends up being like 20 seconds or something, 15 seconds.
Receiving message.
Kind of depends on my connection as well.
We've lost the primary drive
Our
system.
space station is under
Decoding
attack.
transmission.
Yes, sir.
Loosen up.
Ready for action.
Keep your eyes open.
We've lost our turbo lasers.
Nebulon B frigate here.
Our engines are down.
Attacking target.
We're drawing their fire.
If we can at least clear out these mines, that'll help.
Station ready.
Target's coming in fast.
Keep your eyes open.
The enemy has got lost.
Orders, sir.
It won't help if I have to leave before
Ready
the
to fire.
game's over.
Contact behind me.
That would be bad.
We're too close. Look out!
Encountering resistance.
They're on me. Loosen up.
Encountering resistance.
Ready for action. Disable their engines.
I got it. Target's coming in fast.
It looks like they have a lot of ships around here, but they're all pretty much dead.
Weapons online.
So
Encountering resistance. Encountering resistance.
Blast my stabilizer.
we're back to square one.
Orbital command available.
Target's coming in fast.
Weapons charged.
See, this is what I'm saying. We're like an hour into the game, and none of us really control it. The only mines that are actually up right now are these two. But you can't make that too tough without
Constructing.
screwing over some of the dynamics of the early game.
This way.
And we do have stuff planned for it. It's just we didn't really have time to do a lot with skirmish for 2.2 because that's the kind of thing. Skirmish is something that we're able to work on because it's multiplayer is more Steam oriented because Steam Workshop is the only way you can really
Target those
play it.
lasers.
So we can do automatic updates with that while we go through 2.2. It's a lot easier to work with.
Fire on those lasers. Reporting. Over there. Frequency open.
We're too close.
At your command.
Constructing unit.
We're drawing their fire.
Unit cancelled.
Fireman badge.
I don't know if I should save up for stuff or you know what?
Our space
gonna take out the
station is
mine.
under attack.
Blast my stabilizer's broken.
Frigate responding. Ready for
I'm
action.
hit.
Construction
Fire at
complete.
will.
It's no good. I can't maneuver.
Taking some hits.
Crossfire. Hold on. Keep your eyes open. Crossfire.
Y-wing squadron
Choose
reporting.
your
Flash,
reinforcements.
my stabilizer's broken loose. It's no good. I can't maneuver.
I think what we got to do is just fill up their pop cap with dead stuff,
Roger that.
Some hits.
with nearly dead stuff.
Look out.
Receiving message.
Reinforcement
Decoding
available.
transmission.
I've been hit.
Roger that.
I've got one on me. I need help. Ah!
Y-wing here.
Yeah, get out of here, K-Wings.
Proceeding to coordinates.
I've been hit.
Form up.
I've been
Armed
hit.
and ready.
I've
Hit
lost
full.
engine 2.
Underway.
Well, that was one of the things I mentioned earlier, Tordik.
Ready for action.
Awaiting orders. Moving into position.
Station ready.
Copy. Ready to fire. Moving out.
Space station
On my way.
damaged.
All power to the engines.
Orbital command available.
Okay, it looks like they're actually starting to move out.
At your command.
I copy. Acquiring target.
Receiving message.
Almost get... I really want this one.
Reporting. Attack commencing. Awaiting your orders. Order confirmed. Attack!
I might need to get stuff before then, though.
Decoding transmission.
Constructing unit.
Ready for action.
I'm just gonna have to go for the MCE. What? You know what?
Unit cancelled.
There.
Constructing unit.
We're actually in range for the Empress to help a bit. So... Thanks, Premier. Appreciate it.
Space station damaged.
Our target priority is the laser cannons. Primary target acquired.
I'll try and draw their fire.
Station
I think with
ready.
the Empresses, it's the worst of the 3 stations too. So
Open fire.
yeah, that's it.
Locking on target. Target locked.
Ion cannon firing.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Choose your reinforcements.
Moving to coordinates. Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Yeah.
Space
The
station
lasers
under
are our
attack.
target.
All right, GG.
Engaging the enemy.
Yeah, I think the big thing there was the Precursor being able to more effectively raid the mines.
That's got him.
The torpedo launcher is offline.
Holding fire
Launch
for
bay is disabled.
maximum
All right.
effect.
Well, unfortunately, that is that game was about 54 minutes long, I think.
The
You have
laser
been
bank has been
defeated.
lost.
40, yeah, around there. So I don't have time for another one tonight, unfortunately, but there'll be another patch before Saturday, and then Saturday at 2 p.m. EST, we're going to have another community match, so we'll be able to go a little bit longer for that one. 53:34, that was close. But yeah, so that is going to do it for today, so thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. Really, we only had 2 games, but hope you enjoyed the stream, and I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.